Hi, welcome back to one of these little vlogs I've been doing. It's the second one, but fair enough. Today I'm going to talk about everything, because so much is happening, it's insane. I'm going mad in here. On my little notepad, I have 10 subjects, all of which I can talk about for hours. There's just so much chaos going on in my mind at the moment. It's so insane, and the thing is, it's change, and lots of things are changing because I am trying to change them for the better. Because otherwise, without change, you wouldn't get anywhere in life. So fair enough. But it's change, and it's difficult to deal with that, especially if you're a man with ADHD. I'll go by each of the little subjects just briefly. Friends. So I have this friend group, two actually, both of which I want to put some energy into. And that's difficult because there's 30 people altogether. Of course, I'm not going to have a good relationship with all of them, but I would still like to have a good relationship with some of them. And I'm not really doing that, and I kind of feel selfish when I'm doing that. And I'm already rambling. I feel selfish, and I feel like I don't really spend enough time with friends. And I feel like when I'm talking to a friend, I feel like I kind of have to listen to him rather than I want to listen to him. I think, I'm listening, but I don't really care or something. And I really hate that, because that's just terrible, right? I would be a terrible friend. And maybe it's fine because there's so much going on with me, and that maybe I need to take care of myself. But then again, I am taking care of myself, so maybe, I don't know. School, short one, maybe I want to go to school, maybe not. I've kind of laid that down, so that's good. And then there's YouTube and voice acting, and I want to do that. But at the same time, I've got the other thing, which is, there's this girl I've been talking to. That's distracting me from doing YouTube and voice acting and all of that. So is that good? Maybe. And then there's family, and let's not talk about that because that's private. And then there's work. Maybe I want some different kind of work, and I don't really know why I put work there, because work is fine. Let's talk a bit more about this girl, right? Because I want to, because I'm kind of in love a little bit. She doesn't really want to date now, so she says, I really like you, but I don't want to date right now. And then there's that. And then I've been overthinking that for the past, I don't know, 6 hours. I'm sick, by the way, which you might be able to tell. And it's that, and it's friendship, and it's maybe I want to go back to school. And it's, like I said in the first little vlog I did, maybe I want to move to a big city. But how would I be able to do that if maybe in a half a year I have a relationship with a woman? And then again, I'm overthinking everything, like I've been saying, like I've been doing. It's all so unbelievably much. So much so that a week ago I was walking. And I wasn't on medication, I wasn't on any kind of drugs, I was completely sober. I was walking my normal route, and I was just having a nice little walk, and the sun was setting behind me, and I looked at it and I just started to cry. And I just thought, it's all so unbelievably much. It is all so much. It's everything, everywhere, all at once. And I don't mean the movie. There's so much going on. And it's so much, and I'm trying to keep the control in my head and in the world around me, but it's so hard sometimes. It's not physically demanding, but it's mentally so demanding. I'm so tired mentally, and at the same time, I'm having trouble sleeping because everything's just going through my head, and I'm overthinking everything, even subconsciously, and it's so much. It's just so much. A year ago, I wasn't in this situation. I was smoking that stuff, and I wasn't doing anything with my life. So the fact that this is all happening, all this change is happening, is so good. And it's just a little bit much for me right now. And I'm not saying it's too much. It is right now, it's a bit too much for the time, because it's a lot at the same time. But at the same time, I can't complain, I guess, because things are changing, and I think in half a year or in a year, I can look back at this and think, it was a bit of a chaotic time, but I went through it, and it made me so much of a better man. So it's just a matter of, I have to keep going. All the things I've just said are only a little bit. Of course, some things are personal, some things are just too complicated to explain, so I won't talk about it too much. That's a little event I wanted to do this time. If you have a similar situation or you want to talk to me about it, there's always the comments. Feel free to put something there, and if you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, I'm not going to make it too long. Thank you very much for watching.